Welcome to CWC Art and Soul with Catherine. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you. So there's a commercial on TV right now that caught my attention, and the song that was in the commercial is "Are You Having Any Fun?" And it is, I will put the link below because I'm not sure about copyright, whether or not I could play it for you, but it's an old song and it really hit me because it is about that. Like, are you having any fun? You can chase money and chase, work and be so serious and inundated with news that's so serious stuff all the time. But I think back through history, and there's been some serious times, right? Different wars, different situations that humans had to navigate, whether it's weather or, different people's egos, serious stuff. And today we have more news 24/7 saturating us. And if we're not watching it, someone else can be watching it and sharing with us. And it just keeps us all hyped, and having been through a lot of trauma in my own life, I know what that does to your ability to create and to imagine something different, and we can get stuck in that loop. So I think art is one of the antidotes to that, and that's partly the reason why sometimes when dictators take over, they really can the arts, and they don't like that freedom of expression, because art is a communication tool, an energy transference, a connection from one human to another, but also sometimes many humans, right? It's our way of expressing emotion, energy in motion, and fluid art is a big energy in motion. And especially when I use a straw, the breath of life, the blow dryer, or other tools, brushes, even everything behind me. I painted that my walls in my office to create that energy to motivate me and inspire me more than anything. So tonight I'm sharing with you that I really hope you're having some fun in your life, because you've got to have that balance, right? You've got to have ways to connect with other people and enjoy a good laugh, something fun, an activity that energizes you, getting out into the garden and pulling weeds, getting dirty. All of those things help us to connect with each other, connect with the earth, and it just makes us feel better. That's been my experiences. And so tonight's painting is no different. I'm going to have some fun and share the process with you. And at the end, I'll show you the dry results. If you're interested in purchasing any of my art, go to the website, cwcartandsoul.com. And also my fashions, which I use my art to create fashions. So you can wear the art, so you can make a statement, you can feel unique in your day-to-day life. You can hang a painting in your home, in your office, to connect with your people, your customers. Especially people who are doing energy work, I find a lot of them see things in my paintings that I didn't even see or intend. It's sort of like a way of reading tarot cards or crystal ball or whatever it is, to connect. We are all connected on that collective level. Trees are connected on that root level. We are connected, and art is a way to make that connection. And when you're hanging it in your home, it can really change the way a room looks and feels. That's the most important part, is the feeling. And the same in your waiting rooms or offices. It's a way to connect, a conversation piece that people who are interacting with you, it can break the ice. It can be a great tool. And so, and tonight's is no different. So we're going to get into some black, pink, a little bit of blue and white, and see what I come up with. And I will get at it right now. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, sharing my videos. And when I get to the end, I'll show you the dry results. Okay, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun. fun.